It does work pretty well.
Hey.
Oh, baby.
All right, I like this a little bit more. Orianna,
I like this a lot bit more.
Orianna not exciting versus Jace. Kind of get bullied impression with all the early game damage. Jace does
Too much of that advantage, and here comes that play that they were trying to set up. Lyra already to the top side. They're looking for the dive on Haunter.
It's another level 3 dive. Haunter does get the passive up there. Stuns on the Seraph. Big play from Haunter. Might even be a kill in his first blood to the top lane.
I mean, Haunter was full health. What are they thinking with these dives?
Need to punish this lane. Seraph, he's got no flash. He does have teleport, but Bjergsen's already over the wall. Sven's behind him, so they're going to try and get the kill. Exhaust is down. Cocoon's going to miss. Good dodge there from Seraph, but they're just going to go all in for it. Haunter, huge flash stun after the tether.
Ouch. We talked about the snowball, and this is kind of why we've seen Aphromoo actually go for coin even in some of these matchups, but Lyra has set up a counter gank. They are looking for their turn.
Oh, he actually stunned Lyra, but Svenskaren's here as well. Going to start off for 2v2. Seraph, I don't think he's got quite enough for this Lyra. We're going to finish it off. Does flash on the Haunter, and Seraph burns him down. Svenskaren now looking for the Traker, but Bjergsen's roaming up as well. Sven's going to have to outplay this for a little longer because Ninja's behind Bjerg also.
That's a big minion wave he's actually tanking right now. They need to be careful. Ninja's still coming up.
Cocoon doesn't quite land yet. Bjergsen flashes in for it. Not going to get the kill. Seraph, does take out Svenskaren, but Bjergsen now level 6. Lyra instantly backs out of the way, but Ninja is there just in case.
That was so big. Lyra's not here in time. It could be devastating, but Lyra's moving up. So is Ninja. TSM may have to call this off.
Yeah, Ninja actually already caught Bjergsen. Thundering blow back. Good equalizer there from Seraph. Bjergsen gets himself over the wall, but Sven not going to be so lucky. Repels back down, trying to make something happen, but Sven's going to get caught out and killed. Ninja grabbing one for himself.
Yeah, good rotation there from Hakuo. That is pretty telegraphed from now. So gold lead or not, you run into that Lee Sin, you're going to be in trouble.
Oh, this happens and you get tagged by Braum. Passive. Repel doesn't really have anywhere good to go. There's the ulti out from Hakuo. Gets all 3 of them almost, and Svenskaren going to get blown up by Apollo. Shield's going to block the ult from Turtle as well. Really nice pick from Envy.
Yeah, they're doing simply because Envy is a good team mechanically. They're a good team early. Where they struggle is later in the game. They can't match up macro-wise, but Lyra is here looking for that kick in on Turtle.
Kicks Turtle back in. Should be a stun landing in. Lyra gets a kill for himself as Apollo going to slow down Bifrost with a minefield. Hakuo attacked, and that's a flash force. And Lyra just missing that Q. He would have gone straight in for it.
I mean, oh, now comes Bjergsen. He's looking to clean up here. Apollo very low.
Right,
does have heal.
Yeah, he's got his ultimate. Good tag though. Apollo is going to go down. Bjergsen wants to flash up, but he gets stunned on the other side. Lyra should be able to play cleanup. Kill goes over, and he gets a second.
Not worth it for Bjergsen. Blows both his summoners, uses his ultimate, and dies while mid lane is being pushed in very, very quickly. So they're looking to fight here in the mid.
Hakuo actually getting himself locked up, but he's tanking a decent amount of damage. Looking after Bifrost does get him. Ulti dodged out there by Svenskaren. Zig's not going to get any kills just yet. Hakuo leaps out of the way, but Turtle assassinates him. Apollo in the meantime did kill Sven, but here's Bjerg and Haunter.
TP down. Seraph does not have his TP for another second or so. Will he join in? It's up now, it looks like.
Barely gets on top of that. Doesn't quite stun Apollo, but he'll issue the ultimatum instead. Does get exhausted, and I think he's going to get killed here. Apollo should live to it. Lyra managed to get the kill. Bjergsen goes down as well to Ninja. Envy clean up the back end.
What is happening with TSM? It seems like there's so much effort from Svenskaren to put these solo lanes ahead. They are both pretty far behind now.
All right, well, another trap being set for the top lane. Haunter and Seraph already starting out a fight. Bjergsen is here. Flash from Seraph. Lyra going to try and get in there. Zonish from Seraph buys a bit of time. Can't quite save him. Equalizer down. They might look for a trade. Ninja finds his way up again and takes down Camille. And now Bjergsen going to get taken down. Ninja grabs the double. Bjergsen does get the other kill, but Ninja is so speedy with the Storm Raiders and Sven. Just gets aggression and then also force plays when they feel like. I mean, now Envy are back on the offensive. Haunter has a long way to go to try and get out of this one. Seraph commits the ultimate. Good Zonyas. I did not know the interaction worked that way.
It actually took the cooldown too.
That feels bad.
He just straight immuned it.
Oh, now Ninja actually looking for a 1v2 play. Already a kill there for Elise. Sven did take down Lyra, but Ninja is just insanely strong.
These guys have families. He's just... I mean, he's
convert off those kills, but again, continuing to stack advantages for themselves. Now 6,500 gold ahead.
TP coming in from Haunter. Seraph, whoa, Bjergsen kind of backed off for a second there.
Here's round 2. Stun that from Haunter after the hook shot. Bjergsen leaps over the wall. Should be enough damage here for Seraph. Zon is not up for a little while longer. Ninja maybe going to turn it back around. Haunter, though, does get the kill, and Hakuo didn't want to use the ulti there.
Yeah, if they want to fight here,
really nice.
Equalizer is available.
Yeah, Seraph can look for this here. Hakuo also trying to tie some people up. Bifrost is here. The equalizer doesn't quite cut them off. Bjergsen, we're going to slay Apollo, but he actually might have gone a little too deep. Ninja poking off to the side. Can it close the distance here? I mean, Ninja is so strong. Who's he looking for? He's going to go for Haunter. Ultimatum already down, but Haunter now trapped in his own ultimate. He's going to go down to the godlike Ninja.
He's just
but Bjergsen should be able to get out of this. Ooh, Lyra actually maybe cut him off. Bjergsen, one more wall. Lyra's going to say, yep, I can still follow you. Does get the spell shield off there with the Tempest. Really nice stuff from Lyra. Now exhaust down. Hakuo is here as well. Kick in Lyra. Looking for the outplay, and Hakuo seals it.
That was very close there. A brave
Truly online now for Envy. Got a backup blasting one as well for SC.
Monster far down there.
Yeah, onto Hakuo, but he's already been tagged. Equalizer's real nice. Hakuo actually taking a little too much, but he lived through the rest of the burst. Apollo just takes out Haunter, and Sarah kills Bjergsen.
Yeah, that's both the solo laners down now before TSM, as they are just getting... Aaron has been spotted, but Apollo is zoning them out. I don't think they have enough damage to actually rush this down, but with that damage...
Oh, good pick
the
from
shock
Ninja.
blast.
And now the jungler is dead. That should be Baron over to Envy. They might take a lot of damage doing it, but Haunter can join. Ulti there from Red Bull's not going to get close. And yeah, Hakuo there as well. So Smite's going to go down. That's going to be Baron over to Envy, and looks a little messy, but they get it cleanly there. Nice pick on his Sven, ensures they get the buff.
Yeah, and then you can pressure the other inhibitors and really start to crack it open, because at this point, Lichbane Deathcap on Ziggs, and
Good
Apollo.
pick onto Apollo, but Ninja trying to answer back. He got exhausted, and he's 1v3 right now as Hakuo going to try and save him. Rest of Envy looking to respond. They can fight this out. It's only 4v4 right now. TSM just on the retreat. But Lyra tags Biofrost, and now he's after Turtle. Flashes in, tags him with the red buff, but Turtle flashes over the red wall. Ninja, he's got the damage to do it if he can find a pick. Straight onto Biofrost, hammers him down. And that's a trade. As Svenskeren now getting dove. Might not be a trade after all. Seraph going to get the next one.
TSM pick up a kill. The bot wave is massive, right? Like, this wave is huge. TSM are just looking for an engage, but if this does not go quickly for them, these super minions are very quickly going to get to the Nexus turrets.
Oh, huge ultimate from Apollo. 4 members of TSM already chunked down Redemption. Shouldn't be enough to save them here, as Biofrost will be the first casualty. Sven is going to join shortly after from Apollo's auto attack, and Lyra are going to continue down. He does ride the Q all the way in. Poor Turtle's going to get himself taken down by Lyra, and that's 3 clean ones for Envy.
And I think that's the game. Envy's just going to walk it down. They have this huge wave here. They should be able to take down TSM, and they sure played the early game well.
Certainly did. Pressure looks like too much. TSM maybe force the issue too hard, but Envy answer back twofold and take down TSM's Nexus in our first game. They had a plan. They always play the same way, and they made it look awfully good then.
I know. I mean, I guess we get good enough lead in the early game. The late game does not have to be played perfectly. Envy really, I like the draft a lot. They clearly had a plan.
But that's going to run into a bunch of problems here, as Orianna is the final pick there for Envy. Ninja going to take that one versus Bjergsen's Rise.
And it's another thing to point out is this is karma with the Ziggs, not about both summoners forced there, so still good job by Lyra. He certainly still needs to try to get some more camps, get some experience here. As Seraph is in a lot of trouble here.
That was so nice from Haunter. Looking for a solo kill now. Seraph overheating.
Good flash.
Looking for the outplay, but the minion's going to take him down.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, who's getting baited though? There's a Nami up here as well. Teleport in.
There's a rumble.
Ninja gonna get caught by Biofrost, but Svenskeren already caught out by Seraph. He's burning down. Shockwave finds one as Haunter does take out Ninja. They dive in to try and take him down, but Sven is already down. Loud. Lyra gonna get locked up and killed as Bjergsen able to take him down after Haunter's ultimate. 2-for-1 trade in favor of TSM.
Wow, he's actually gonna go for a TP play instead on bot side.
Now almost all of Envy are here actually. Turtle is all alone. Trying to get a trade kill onto Apollo before it all goes in. Kick from Lyra is nice. Gonna follow it up, and Turtle just dies. Get themselves some extra gold and keep the game even in gold. Ninja though in danger of face checks Haunter. Realm Warp in as well. That's the shockwave to try and delay it, but Bjergsen Realm Warps in to steal the kill.
And Ninja, I mean, he cannot play to that side of the map. Yes, it's, but I mean, Bjergsen is coming down, Camille is coming down. I don't know if they want this.
Svenskeren committed, kicked in by Lyra. Seraph, he's going to slow him, but Haunter going to get the stun down onto both, I believe. Bjergsen leaps over the wall and does manage to take down one. Lyra will fall to Haunter, but Realm Warp for Bjergsen going to try and get him out safely. Haunter still wants to go in, but now Envy going to turn it around. The shockwave doesn't.
What was up there, but TSM sending multiple members up too.
Yeah, I like this play here. Now Seraph going to get locked in. Bifrost already there. Svenskeren in as well. Hakuo trying to heal him up, but Seraph stunned by the hookshot. Decent equalizer. Zonius is good, but should be taken down. Haunter now on a rampage.
And Ninja's trying to get up here.
Oh,
nice
shockwave catches two. Bubble only gets Svenskeren though. Haunter flashed out. But that's a good first kill there for Envy. Can they get a little bit more? They're going to try and chase it.
2 turrets and trade one back.
Really good play across the map there for TSM. Again, kind of playing more how we'd expect. Now 5,000 gold up. I mean, Ninja and Haunter are going to do a battle, but Ninja's going to lose handily. And Haunter is unstoppable.
Yeah, not even close. Haunter just feels like he is in a prime position.
It's all right. He's going to satchel his way over. No, he just throws Q's in instead. Camille goes over the wall. Turtle's like, yeah, I don't really need to auto-attack this with my Lichbane, but it doesn't actually matter. That's too much damage, and TSM take Baron.
This is kind of becoming a little bit of a TSM classic. Bjergsen loves using the Rise ult hard to actually wave clear this, and I just can't see them staying alive. Look at this, Seraph getting dove under the turret.
Oh, really nice little play. Realm Warp's over there as the stasis runs out. That tower should fall on the bottom side as well. Bjergsen is on top of things with these Realm Warps.
Yeah, he's been doing so well. The Ninja's gone.
Oh, does get the shock up on Bjergsen, but he dies. Instead, Lyra kicks Bjergsen back in, but he might get a kill. Instead, Bjergsen pops the Seraph shield, and TSM is running into the base.
And even if they lose the fight, who cares? All 3 inhibitors are going down. TSM looking primed to end this one in dominant fashion.
Monster again leaping forward, does not get the redemption heal, but just out of the way. But Bjergsen flashes in. Good counter from Haunter as he takes down Apollo. It's all style at this point for TSM. Nexus turrets are going to disintegrate, and TSM will tie it up and we'll have a 3rd game.
TSM right back on form, making game 2 look easy. Haunter and Bjergsen, the solo lanes, really taking over in this one.
Yeah, and Svenskeren, much cleaner early game, did get a lot of jungle pressure early. Just delayed Lyra a lot. I think did take an extra buff in the early game, so that somewhat risky level 1 did pay off for them well. Lyra couldn't read the path. So
junction with both the Lee Sin and the Nautilus, but Victor is a very stable pick here as well, and going to offer a lot of similar things.
Hard to say exactly why he makes the switch. Maybe worried about the matchup, but I think Victor brings...
And he is getting chunked out. He's definitely in a lot of danger here.
Now the Flame Suit is going to run out. I think Seraph's in a lot of trouble. Going to start to tank this up. Svenskeren already getting the damage down. Haunter managed to tank the turret, and first blood goes to Lee Sin.
Gets punished for that super late base. He was trying to stick. Seraph moving in.
Sven playing around. Just does get some poke onto Seraph and then dashes back to a ward. But again, Envy kind of grouping these 3 together, although Flash Hook's going to land in onto Seraph. Follow-up's going to land in. Bjergsen does have the ulti down. Seraph likely going down a bit. Sven's actually the first one to go. Ninja and Lyra just did too much damage, and now Haunter might be caught out on the front side. Ninja still has ulti, and Bjergsen actually has his as well, but Ninja will be
CS puzzle. I like it.
I watch people see us on Twitter. I'm like, how do they do that? I'm like, oh, they're better than me. It's Bjergsen. Does get exhausted by Ninja. Lyra, though, going to answer back. Bjergsen going to run forward and try and get a trade. Flashes on top of him and ties to Lyra. The arrow did land, but it's a little late. Blind Envy. And again, try and just react to a lot of the aggression that Envy is showing here.
And Lyra camping out here. They have a word on Biofrost.
Biofrost, that doesn't look good. That's a kill. Apollo takes him down.
TP coming in now. They're going to try to continue this play. But TSM is retreating back, and this may be Envy just going straight up for the first turret bot lane.
Just flashed in for it, and Hako going to get the flash roots. He will miss, but Lyra gets the kill instead. Quick draws for a bit of extra damage on the bullets, and now Envy going to run to them.
But instead, looks like he's going to take the long walk up.
Ooh, so it's Ninja. Oh no, he doesn't get the wolf, does auto it down. It might cost him his life. Svenskeren going to fight in, kicks him back forward into the Nautilus ultimate. It's going to fall, and they need a little bit more damage, but Seraph flashes forward and takes down Sven. Now Hook is going to get flashed by Ninja. Good reaction.
And so much of competitive jungling is looking for those counter ganks and anticipating where your opponents are, but Envy
Bjergsen actually walks straight into Seraph. Lyra coming down as well.
He flashed the equalizer.
The equalizer was laid out nicely. Bjergsen might be able to get away. He's going to try and turn it back onto Seraph, and that will let him live. Wild Growth committed from Lulu, but now Lyra going to beat the stun from the Ash Arrow. Sven tags him as well, but he burns a heal, and Sven follows in. Haunter's here as well. Sven barely gets himself out as Ninja managed to get him out over the wall with the dash. TSM still trying to chase down a kill for themselves. A 1-for-1 trade so far, but Apollo firing back with the flourishes, and TSM kill.
But the fight is not over yet as TSM want to force around Dragon, and this could be risky.
Hako caught. That's going to be good damage onto the Zyra. Good flank from Seraph, but he's got no ultimate. Bjergsen going to try and keep it out. Burning him down. Bjergsen actually is going to fall. Seraph able to get the kill. That's a crit onto Lulu to take it down, but Turtle is just going to take him down. The tank and the AD carry are enough for TSM.
The power of the Nautilus team fight there at the end. Not enough damage to clean him up. So low on HP. Nope, but that said, the Dragon never went down, and it's actually Lyra starting it up, but he has been spotted out on a ward in a dangerous spot.
Misses the arrow, but that should be enough. Kick back in from Svenskeren. See you later. And the Jhin ulti, Haunts is going to tank it, and then walk out of the rest of the cone.
And now they have no chance to actually contest, as that was the Jhin ultimate, the equalizer, your jungler is dead. They should just back off and accept this.
Maybe even shove down me, get some damage there. Ooh, shut down! Good pick on the Turtle by Ninja, but Drake's still over to TSM.
It looks like they're sticking around. They still want to try to get something done.
Svenskeren a little too far forward. Good ult there from Hako. Going to set it up. He actually knocks up a couple there, I think, but Seraph is flame spittering away. Apollo now knocked up as well. Hooked in by Haunter, and Biofrost should be able to run back in and finish it off. Bjergsen with the ultimate able to get it down.
Ninja still dueling.
Still going in. Hook should be there. Haunter's going to walk up. Ninja forced to flash away. Charm is going to buy him a little bit more time. But Haunter is just not done. Lumbering forward on the Nautilus. Caught up again, but he's still moving forward with the Merc Truth. Misses the hook finally, and the play ends.
Ninja dodging, sort of lurking in the back a little bit, waiting to perhaps look for an arrow.
Well, TSM actually grouped up. They're going to try and force the issue now. Hook on Alira's really good kickback from Spen. Haunter on a rampage as Lulu knocked up, but Haunter going to block the rest of the gym bullets. I mean, a big TP from Seraph as Ninja look for the flank.
Great
good
equalizer.
Bjergsen going to try and stand and deliver, but Haunter blocking the rest out. Again, just soaking so much here.
Yeah, without the Graves, where's the consistent
Another hook
damage?
onto Seraph as
there.
well. Now Bjergsen gets the next kill. TSM looking a little low. Haunter gets the wild growth to keep himself alive, but TSM got 2 kills out of that one.
They just do not have the consistency that pick onto Seraph. I think they're going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, ulti for Haunter just going to start it off. Seraph does have his flash. He's got his ulti, but the hook lands in. Bjergsen should be able to complete the rest of his damages there. There's the Q and just zaps him down.
Yeah, why even flash? I mean, don't even have a Zonias. There's no way you're getting out of that. Does Envy actually know? They have one little ward in there, but they didn't clear it intelligently for TSM, so there's no way they know about this, and it's going to be too late.
Yeah, Controller just shuts it down, and now the rest of TSM group in. Baron goes over, and now Haunter in the front lines again.
Envy win the fight.
Trying to take it down. Haunter actually taking a little too much damage as the equalizer's down, but Haunter walks off it. TSM is going to back away together. Ninja commits the charm and tries to get back in there, but look at the shields there. As the Zara ultimate goes in, knocks up Haunter, but there's just too much. Wildgrowth finally committed and he gets shut down. Svenskeren trying his work at the double kill for Apollo, but Hako leaps into the front line and goes down to Bjergsen.
2 for 1 there for Envy, but it's a Baron for TSM. Positive trade for them overall, unless Envy can get something more done. But they're actually looking for the chase down here onto Seraph with that double cloud.
Turtle's got the arrow, looking for a fight. Seraph snipes him and kills him.
Oh, it's rare you see the Ash Arrow get that kill.
Yeah, you can see TSM now starting to see a drop. Haunter has already got this minion going, and this will be tough for Envy to kill.
Yeah, and where's the threat? Where's the return fire coming out? They know Equalizer is down, so TSM can just force this, and Ninja gets caught.
Oh, good hook there as well. Torrent falls down, and there's a kickback for Sven. Kill goes over. Knockup's pretty good from the Zara ulti, but Bjergsen going to chase him down with the ulti. Hook again, landing onto Lyra. TSM surging forward, going to try and take the game. Lyra barely living as he gets back to the fountain, but Redemption is going to heal TSM back up.
And I think that's going to be it, despite a couple members still alive. TSM has far too much, should be able to clean it up.
Haunter and his giant cannon may be able to fire away for TSM. The wild growth, a giant Titan on the rift as TSM slay the Nexus and take down Envy.
Haunter was huge, figuratively and literally, in this game. 5-1 and 8, really took over. I think he deserves so much credit for this series. Played extremely well, games 2, games 3, and was critical for their win.
Certainly stepping up. He's been talking about it. He wants to, be one of the best players in the world. Really show that he can be a world-class top laner. Certainly domestically, he's been looking up, and Impact gonna have that spot challenge. I think Impact's still on top for reasons. TSM and Cloud will